Hi everybody, I'm Terry from Sweet Pea Papers, the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and the Junk Journal and Paper Crafts Facebook group. This is the flip through board, so that's what we're going to do today. Now this is a kit that you can get from Pink Monarch Prints, and there's 10 tutorials. It's called Super Simples Joy. And it's a Christmas journal ring band. There's 10 tutorials for the 10 pages, and it does the front and the back of each page in the tutorials. I love doing projects on my own without filming them, just for my own relaxation. And this one turned out to be really, really fun, so I highly recommend it. You do have to purchase the kit, and I'm not a spokesperson for her, but I am a spokesperson for how much fun it was. So to go through this, we're just going to go through page by page. I will warn you that the last two tutorials are labeled number 9, but one of them is number 10. The last one obviously is number 10. And she mentions that she's going to show you how to put the rings in, but I was not able to find that tutorial. But I've done this before, so I was able to go ahead and put the rings in. I'm not going to make a tutorial on how to put the rings in. You just mark where you want the holes. You punch the holes, use the hole from one page, stick your pencil in there, make a dot on the next page, and then you punch your holes again, and then all of them are even. Okay, now I did, as you'll notice, my center one is a little low, but I don't mind. I think it turned out fun. So this is the cover, and there's no stuff on here. This is page 1, and these little guys come out, and I love this one. This little bird I think is very pretty. This unties, and then when you open it, there's a belly band inside. And I'm not going to tie it back. I'm just going to, well, maybe I will tie it back because I don't want to have everything confused. There's a couple different ties. I used a festive, it's not a twine, it's but it comes like twine. And I also have a red and white, and I don't remember where I got them, but it probably was Amazon or Temu. Could have been one or the other. I have no idea. Let me tie this back. As we all know, it takes me a second. Okay, so that's page 2. Page 3. Now I opted not to put eyelets in. I didn't have enough gold eyelets to do 10 pages. I didn't have 30 of them. So that was part of the reason I opted out doing that. This comes out of this large pocket here. And when you make something like this, you have to make sure that your features are far enough away, unless it doesn't matter. But like this, it matters how deep you make the pocket, so it's not in the ring bound area. And then these 2 little tickets come out. Beautiful little bird there. On this side is a pocket with a whole bunch of stuff in it. It's just a loaded pocket. I put a pocket on the back of this ticket, or this tag. Let me check the others. Yes, and I put a pocket on the back of this one as well. And I don't remember if that was in the video or not, but there was enough ephemera to do it. You'll have a ton. I have a whole bucket full of these little things that say the number and holiday and things like that I did not use in this project, but came with each page printout when you printed out the page. Now I don't remember what page I am, so I'm just going to keep going and say this is the next page. And these little miniature file folders are pockets, all 3. and they each have a card that's numbered the same as the tab, and anything else I wanted to put in there. So I put, I think, a little tag in each one. On this side are 2 decorative belly bands. When you take them out, there are envelopes with cards on the inside. You could have put them this way, which I decorated them, or you could have put them this way, either way, and I opted to put the colored or printed side forward instead of the decorated side, and I decorated this side as well. And put it in straight, and that puts the pockets opposite, but I think that's kind of fun now that I think about it. Then each one of these is not an envelope. Someone asked me if these were envelopes, but they're not. They're just folded in half, 8.5 by 11 pages. Okay, so on the back side, it's pretty fun. This really long pockets, or it looks like one pocket, but it's actually 3. And when you take the cards out, then this flips out for a writing area. The only difference between the way she does stuff and the way you see me normally do stuff is that you can see where the flip outs are glued on. Probably could have used some scraps or something, longer ones, to cover that, or washi, Christmas washi. I didn't think of that until just now, so I may go back and do that. This one unties as well. There's I'm not going to untie this one. There's the semicircle on the inside. The 2, when you open it up, it's a writing area with a little cute decorative dealie in there. And there's 2 long tags behind because it's glued on as a pocket. I love the Santas. Get him in there first. And I'll put this long card in. Okay, then next is a crisscross. There's a large card in the back with a tab and an eyelet, and then this little piece here holds this shut so it opens, and there's 2 little decorative areas there, a pocket, and I made this into a tuck, and I think she did as well. I think I just kind of followed along on that one. I don't really remember. 3 little envelopes. Each one is held down by this circle. Each one is open and full of stuff. Each one has a pocket. So that was a fun page to do. Each one is glued on as a pocket. Get out of there. Maybe I'll try to see if one of the other ones comes out easier. Yeah, so see, there's a pocket here. I'm going to have to wiggle them to get them in, I guess. Maybe I'll just leave them sticking out. On the ring band, sometimes you have to kind of lift the page and turn it. On this side is 3 long pockets with matching cards on the inside. Look how skinny that card is. And this one goes back down in there, and there's a little cutout for the number, and lots of little decorative pieces. Like I said, you have lots of them left over. These are 3 little like tags, but when you pull them out, each one opens up. Come here, you. Into a little writing area. So that's fun. And this one is glued, you know, here, here, and here as well. I think this turned out really cute. There's a waterfall on this page. Each one has a little pocket with something in it. the longer it's shut, the more it will lay flat. I just finished this recently. In fact, I just put the rings in it just now before I filmed this. And this opens up this way. There's lots of pockets with little doodads in there. This little doodad is upside down. And a pocket on this, a tag on this side. And a postcard. And a decorative belly band. Like I said, I really had fun going through these videos and doing them. I don't follow other people's tutorials a lot, but this one was really fun. On this page is another large V-shaped pocket with a whole bunch of ephemera in it. And the papers are really pretty. I really like them a lot. And I like the combination of plaid, stripe, and then this tan background. I think it looks pretty cool for Christmas. This is just for myself. I'm not giving it as a gift. I'm keeping it. This side has a large pocket. Jingle all the way to go along with your jingle bells. And this tag has two large pockets on it. Okay. Writing on the back. And on this page, come on. This opens like this. And there's pockets on the way. All the way, with little decorative whatchamacallits. Now hers comes completely together. I don't know how I did it wrong. And they don't exactly meet, but if you follow the tutorial, keep an eye out. You might want to trim this down a little bit so that these exactly meet. I didn't notice it until I had glued it on the paper. And I probably, if I hadn't pointed it out, you may not have noticed anyway. So this is an envelope held shut with a little tab. I think there was supposed to be a little card in there. I don't know where it went. And then there's this goes behind. Writing area. I may yet put charms on the ones that stick out. I'm not sure. And then the very last is your back cover. And it's a couple of pockets. This one has a really long tag with a tab on it. I love that little bird. So that's it for the flip through. I just happened to have some different color rings, and I had some red rings, but silver would look just as good. Silver and gold are Christmas colors as well. So that's it for the flip through. Once again, this is the Super Simples Joy, and it's by Pink Monarch Prints, and you can get this at her Etsy shop. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.